Surgeons are pioneering a new technique that could prevent the need for artificial hip replacement surgery. The groundbreaking procedure uses stem cells to repair damaged bones. Sky's Thomas Moore reports.
They form just a faint layer at the bottom of a tube, but these stem cells have the power to rebuild damaged bones, making them as good as new.
Just bend that knee for me there.
At the age of just 39, Mark Venables was facing a double hip replacement. The bone inside his joints has died. Already the ball at the top of his thigh bone has collapsed on one side. But surgeons hope to save the other with his own stem cells. He has high hopes for his recovery.
Just to get back an active life, basically, to be able to do everything I couldn't, some of the tennis and cycling and such things that I've not really been able to do in the last few years.
Hey, sir.
Just 5 patients have had the procedure so far. It's failed in just 1. The surgeons first extract some bone marrow from the back of the pelvis. The marrow is then spun at high speed in a centrifuge. This separates off a thin layer of stem cells. These are then mixed with discarded bone from a previous hip patient, which has been cleaned and ground down. Meanwhile, the surgeons scoop out the dead bone from inside the ball of the hip joint. Finally, they fill the cavity with a paste of stem cells and donated bone, strengthening the hip joint. This dark grey shadow is where the mixture of stem cells and donated bone have been packed up tightly inside the hip. Right now, they're sending out SOS signals, drawing in a fresh blood supply. Within 6 weeks, that graft should have taken. Within 3 months, the bone should look as good as new.
If this works, he won't need a hip replacement, and that'll be his hip fixed for life.
Carl Millard had the stem cell procedure last year and can now walk normally without any pain.
I feel great. You know, it's brilliant. If anybody else can actually do this, you know, or if it prevents anybody having to have a hip replacement, it's great. You know, it's wonderful.
With a little help, the body can heal itself.